Do you know that decision making is an essential skill you will use throughout your career, your business, your life? When you make an important decision or feel you have too many options, you can feel indecisive. And understanding this concept and how to conquer it will help you develop a more effective and confident decision-making process. Do you know that many people's lives never take specific shape because they can't make up their minds on what they want to do in life? The only decision they make is not to decide. Prolonged indecision or indecisiveness is a vision killer, and it also drains the joy out of one's life. I have noticed over the years that the most miserable set of people in the world are those who can never make a decision. The Bible expresses their situation well. In the book of James chapter 1 verse 8, the King James Version says, "A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways." A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. A person who is indecisive is unsettled. A person who is indecisive is on a shaky ground. Many of us make shopping lists before we go to the store or we go to the supermarket, but few of us make lists of what we want for our lives. A lot of people make lists before they go to the grocery store, but we do not make lists for what we want out of our lives. It is very important for us to come to the level where we make decisions and not caught in the web of indecision. It is important for you to make up your mind on what you want to do and go ahead and do it. Permit me to speak a little on what I call making excuses. Making excuses. Sometimes we know what we should be doing, but we are hesitant to take that first step. We always intend to do it, but we never do it. Instead, we make excuses. Excuses such as, when my life gets less complicated, I'll do it. When I feel more confident, I'll do it. Or after I pray about it more, I'll do it. I'll tell you a short story about two fishermen who were lost in a storm on a river. The storm was blowing so strong that these two fishermen could not see a thing in front of them. And one of the fishermen said to his colleague, "We have two choices, my friend. We can pray or we row. We can pray or we row. Which one should we do?" And the other answered, "Let's do both." Let's do both, meaning let's row and let's pray. So this is how we should live our lives, gentlemen. We need to make up our minds just like these two fishermen. Making up our minds to pray and then making our minds to take action. That simply tells us, let's pray and let's take action. Permit me to talk about the people I call professional starters. Who are professional starters? Professional starters are people who are always beginning something, but they never finish anything. Professional starters are people who know how to start a project, but they never come to the end of the project. They never finish the project. For example, they have new books they've never finished, yet they keep reading new ones. They keep starting new ones, but they never finish any particular book. Nothing in the world feels as good as reading through to the last page of a book, because you know that at the end of the book, you have finished the book. Listen to me, my friend. Everything you leave unfinished will discourage you from completing other projects. I repeat, everything you leave unfinished will discourage you from completing other projects. The unfinished has a way of haunting your life. The unfinished has a way of haunting your life. Permit me again to talk about what I call seeking balance. Seeking balance. Some people don't want to focus on a specific goal because they fear their lives might not be balanced. They say things as, "I don't really want to go after anything in particular because then I'll be closing off other options. I don't want to become too narrow, or if I become too serious about something, I might miss what I really want to do in life. The problem is that people will say things like this for many years, some people for 45 years, and they never end up doing anything at all. What they call a pursuit of balance is really an excuse for not making a decision. They end up being average. They end up sometimes in mediocrity. Listen, my friend, true balance is the maintenance of equilibrium while moving towards a destination. I repeat, true balance is the maintenance of equilibrium while moving towards a destination. A good example of this truth is the way a ship functions on the ocean. A ship always needs to maintain its balance. And wouldn't it be a waste of precious time and fuel, however, for a boat to expend all its energy just trying to balance on the water so that it didn't tip over? Do you know that some people live for 65 years, 75 years, 90 years just balancing? Yet balance is not an end in itself. Balance is just a means to an end. A ship keeps its balance as it makes its way to a specific port or destination. Likewise, we need to have a destination while we are maintaining balance in our lives. Permit me also to talk about what I call trying to do everything, jack of all trades. A common reason why people are not specific about their visions, are not specific about their purpose, is that they are trying to do too much. Their problem isn't that they are hesitant about getting started. Their problem is that they are trying to do too many things. They are attempting to do too many things. Even though they are constantly constructing something, they are actually building nothing at all because they never complete anything. And why does this happen? It happens because most people make the mistake of believing that the main goal in life is to stay busy. Yet this way of thinking is a trap. Busyness does not necessarily equal progress. Staying busy does not necessarily mean that you are heading towards a specific destination. And that's the truth, my friends. So you don't need to be carried away by too many things and not completing all. You don't need to be a jack of all trades and becoming a master of none.